Over 80 minutes, we thought the two teams were physically and in terms of strength pretty evenly matched, but what do you think was the difference?
I think we were able to execute slightly more when we were in their 22 particularly. I think most times we came away with points, and I think our defence was pretty ruthless, especially in our own half, and we were able to exit effectively and then put the pressure back on them. But there was definitely areas where we could have executed better, because that's when we sort of let them come back into the game there.
Second half, their three quarters mixed it up a bit more. They gave you a better match, I would say, in the second half. But your pressing was the difference, I think.
Yeah, I think it was. We just need to try and get that 80-minute performance. And I think when we came out, we didn't have our sort of foot on the throttle as much as we should have, and especially from that first kickoff. That's, I think, where they managed to score. So we just need to make sure that those sort of tiny elements are all sort of a pretty picture, so that there is no sort of gaps or holes for them to attack.
The difference for me was that you look like a side who are drilling and training possibly more regularly and more frequently than Loughborough.
I think all the women's teams are stretched in terms of the time that we have together, but I know that, especially in our own time, we do as much as we can to have that sort of extra skill set there and make it as polished as possible. So then when we come, it's sort of really fun to throw the ball around, and in training we do a lot of game scenario plays so that we know what we're going to do in certain areas, and so we're all on one page, which I think helps with the sort of better picture that we play.
What did you guys have to do over the Christmas period? It must have been quite tough, that big gap, and then you start again now, and you've had a Christmas break, but yeah. You keep in training, or? Yeah, we keep in training.
We had a bit of a break, but I think that's always good, because most of us have got a full-time job, so towards the end of a sort of spell of games, everyone's pretty knackered, so going away is quite nice to enjoy Christmas, being at home and away from the club, and then it just makes sure that when we come back we're even more focused on it, and it's when we're that time away, it's really on individuals to make sure they're putting in those extra yards so that when we come back we're ready to go again.
Very well played. Have a great 2020.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Go and get warm. Cheers.